Hey guys, this is KK to share the benefits of yoga with you. Welcome to Blue Diamond Yoga. If you are a busy professional, this video is for you. Love yourself and watch it. You will have a healthier and more satisfying life. With just 15 minutes of practice a day to start with, you will feel the benefits yourself. In this video, we will discuss what is yoga, who should practice yoga, why should you practice yoga, when and where should you practice yoga, how should you practice yoga, and what is Blue Diamond Yoga. Please watch till the end. This video is packed with valuable introductory information. If you like this video, please like and share with your family and friends. If you wish to get information of upcoming 15-minute practice videos, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell button. Now let's start. What is yoga? There are several classical definitions of yoga. The first one that comes to my mind is yogaha karmasu kaushalam, meaning excellence in karma is yoga. Yoga is also described or defined as yoga's chitta vritti nirodha, meaning to quieten the fluctuations of perceptions and emotions. However, the meaning, significance and implication of yoga are different for different people. Each person is at his or her own state at the present stage of life. Thus, yoga, in its different forms, impact different people differently. The fundamentals of yoga remain the same as described in several works in Sanskrit like Bhagavad Gita, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Gheranda Samhita, etc., written thousands of years ago. However, the application of yoga is evolving. Technology is impacting our lives in a major way, and as the society is changing with this impact, the need for fresh interpretation of yoga is increasing. Yoga is a life-changing practice, changing lives for the better. Here at Blue Diamond Yoga, we will consider yoga to be a way to lead a fulfilling life, aided by a healthy body and a healthy mind. How does yoga benefit you? Well, yoga benefits you in two ways. First, it reduces the stress and impact of pollution on your everyday life. Secondly, if you have any health issues now, physical or mental, it can be controlled, reduced, or even eliminated. With health issues, you can't do all that you wish to or have the potential for. If your mind is not calm, you take wrong decisions or take them late. Who should practice yoga? It is an interesting question, and the answer is simple. Every adult should practice yoga. Well, why not children? Children should also practice yoga, but with restrictions. For this discussion, let us focus only on adults. An adult is a person above the age of 18 till death. Some adults are apparently healthy and some are not. However, every person has some health issue or the other which may or may not be visible on the surface. The food we eat, the milk and the water we drink, the air we breathe, the soil we grow food on, the rivers that bring us water are all getting polluted. Thus, we are getting polluted. In such a situation, the physical and mental well-being keeps on suffering and going downhill. Each one of us must take preventive and corrective measures to handle the pollution and stress onslaught, to remain or become healthy. You must have heard of cases of heart attack, stroke, cancer, and other severe ailments that come up suddenly to a person who was apparently doing well. This is because we start ignoring signs that tell us that everything is not all right. Then one day, we suddenly find ourselves in trouble. And if the trouble is deep enough, we are relieved of all troubles on earth. It is important for everyone to be conscious and aware that we need to take care of our physical and mental health. We need to strive to do the best that we can for our own self. So who should practice yoga? Well, every adult should practice yoga. How does yoga help you? Yoga is a process of cleaning all the pollution and stress from our body and mind through internal resources. We take bath to clean our body. We clean the outside. What about the inside? The air that we breathe contains dust and chemical particles. These go into our lungs and start accumulating. Slowly, the lungs lose their capacity. How to wash the inside of our lungs? We eat food that contains chemicals that are not good for our body. They spread to each and every cell in our body. How do we remove them? There is no magic. We are born with internal systems to do this cleaning work. But in today's world, pollution or stress are too high for the body to handle this effectively. We have to strengthen our body functions that perform this internal cleaning work. All our glands and organs need to function well at all times as required. These functions are not voluntary, they happen automatically. We need to ensure physical capability and mental peace so that the involuntary functions run smoothly. Yoga helps us in achieving this physical and mental state and brings balance to our fast-paced life. Without yoga, even if we take medicines and or supplements, our system keeps going downhill without control. Someday it crashes. When and where should you practice yoga? Ideally, time and place for yoga should be fixed. One should have a clean, airy, uncluttered room or place for yoga. Yoga should be practiced there at the same time every day. But at Blue Diamond Yoga, we are going to deviate from this ideal situation. Our objective is to integrate yoga in our daily life in such a way that even if it is less than perfect, we still manage to do some fruitful practice. This is done with the understanding that some practice, done correctly and completely, is better than no practice. If we can't practice 1 hour every morning, we will practice as many minutes as we can, from morning till night, and get some benefit every day. As we get benefited, we get motivated to become disciplined in a progressive manner. To start with, you might practice 10 to 15 minutes at a time by taking a break from your daily routine. You may practice different routines at different breaks in a day. For those going to workplace, if appropriate place is available, you can practice before lunch or before leaving the workplace for 15 to 20 minutes. In this series, there are exercises that can be performed while sitting on a chair. How should you practice yoga? Yoga is a process of slowing down the breath and calming down the mind. It can't be practiced in a hurry. Whatever you practice, please do it at the correct pace. Do not rush the practice. You will not get the benefit. You might get adversely affected. Whatever time you have for the practice, utilize it properly and get full benefits. For many yoga practices, it is necessary to be in an empty stomach. That is, about 4 hours after a main meal and about 2 hours after a small meal. However, there are some practices that can be done at any time. To practice yoga effectively, make sure that your clothes are not tight. Clothes should be made of natural fiber and not synthetic fiber. You should not be wearing any footwear. Socks may be worn if required. Yoga can cause injury if not done properly. Never force yourself to get into any posture. If you are trying to touch your toes while standing and your fingertips reach only 6 inches above the toes, that is how you are. Do not force yourself to touch the toe. Keep pushing a little bit beyond what comes naturally to you. You will get there someday. If you get injured, it will set you back by days or weeks or months, depending on how bad the injury is. Every practice should be done with mindfulness. You should focus on what you are doing. Do it deliberately, that is without any jerks, and do it slowly. Observing the body and mind is an important part of yoga. Yoga should not be practiced in a mechanical way. Every movement, posture, breath has something to tell you. You need to listen to that. When you are starting the practice, remove other things from your mind. This does not happen in a day, but it happens. Yoga is practiced with 4 key starting positions known as sthiti. These are supine, prone, sitting, and standing. Supine position is lying on your back. Prone position is lying on your stomach. Sitting position can be one of several asanas that we will see. For supine and prone practices, have the floor covered with soft material made of natural fiber. Please do not use yoga mat made of synthetic material like foam. Cotton or woolen blanket, thick bed cover, rug or dari, etc. are suitable. Please ensure that the material is clean. You will be breathing in and out very close to it. If required, use a clean bed sheet on top. If you are practicing in workplace, ensure that you have permission to do it. You should not disturb others. You can include sitting on a chair as one of the starting positions for several practices. So you can do this at the workplace. For some practices, it is important that the chair does not move. Yoga should be practiced by every adult. Even if you are not sure about it, try a little bit. You will get benefited. It is a technology that works for everyone. What is Blue Diamond Yoga? My yoga guru, late Ironman Nilmani Das, was a bodybuilder. He studied mathematics and Sanskrit in college. During a demonstration of physical activities, he came in contact with the famous yoga guru, late Sri Vishnu Charan Ghosh, younger brother of Paramhansa Yogananda. After interacting with him, Nilmani Das understood the value of yoga. He started studying the original writings on yoga like Yoga Sutra, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Ghiranda Samhita, and Yoga Yagnavalka. His knowledge of Sanskrit helped him to comprehend the original writings. His interest in health and his patriotic mindset made him a great teacher of yoga and physical exercise. He wrote many books and prepared many charts on the subject. Blue Diamond Yoga is inspired by the life and work of Ironman Nilmani Das. It assimilates inputs from many other sources like Isha Yoga, Iyengar Yoga, S. Vyasa, Art of Living, as well as books on the subject. I led a very irregular lifestyle and collected a number of friends like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, constipation, cervical spondylosis, osteoarthritis, acute lumbar spondylosis, asthma, gallstone, costochondritis, etc. I practiced yoga initially on a trial basis and then regularly, and today I can see that I have overcome some of the difficulties and some others are arrested and reduced. However, some of these old friends will stay with me for life. My son got a heart attack at the age of 27. He neither smokes nor drinks. He is an active cricket player. This incident put a serious thought in my mind that I have not educated him well. Even though he is an engineer working with cutting edge technology in a top technology company, earning a good salary. Subsequently, I noticed again and again that his generation and people a few years younger and a few years older are stressed with workplace pressure, family, parents, children, peer pressure, traffic, travel, and so on. Blue Diamond Yoga is my effort to ensure that busy adults can learn and practice yoga easily, merging it into their hectic daily life and get benefited. No one should land up in a hospital suddenly, nor should anyone lead a life an iota less fulfilling than what is possible. Now let us pray for everyone's well-being. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. May all be prosperous and happy. Sarve Santu Niramaya. May all be free from illness. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. May all see what is spiritually uplifting. Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhaga Bhave. May no one suffer in any way. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace.